Welcome to ProTEQ Custom Gear. Today we're going to talk about the Ka-Bar TDI, namely the sheath that comes along with it. I've been carrying this knife for about 5 years in its sheath provided from Ka-Bar, and I've just been mediocrely pleased with it. I know there are several guys who make all Kydex sheaths for this knife to replace this sheath. I've already started modifying mine today. I finally got fed up with it and wanted to start modifying it. But first I want to talk about some of the issues I was having with it. One of them was with the provided clip that comes with it. I would have issues with the knife wanting to tilt back while carrying it on my waist, and it would tilt back like this, and then it would print. It would, hang off the back side of my body, and you could see it poking my shirt. This would print more than my gun would, than my Smith & Wesson Shield with TLR6 would in our micro holster, because this is designed and oriented properly such that it doesn't really print hardly at all. Even when wearing a tight shirt like this. I wear it, 2 mag pouches, 2 H mags, and this Ka-Bar TDI. And of everything, when I look at myself in the mirror, I see this, poking sometimes. I'm constantly having to reach over and shift it forward. And this top part here, where it swells out, to funnel the knife in, that actually, bugs me, irritates me, presses up against my side. It kind of creates a hot spot. So I'm going to turn it into a hybrid. I think I'm going to be able to salvage this sheath. It was a little loose, so I actually installed a rivet right up here at the top to increase the retention, give it a nice positive, good hold. And then I also reshaped the sheath a little bit, rounded it off. I cut that bottom corner off and the eyelet, and I'm going to reinstall. I'm going to install another eyelet right there. I'll just go ahead and do that while we're talking. But I've been very impressed with the knife in general. We teach a knife class, knife defense class, knife offense class, really, using a knife at within arm's reach. And this is the knife that we use when we teach that course. And it's a great knife, for the arterial system. And thinking about gunshot wounds, 6 out of every 7 deaths due to gunshot wound are due to blood loss. And the fastest way to cause a bad person to go unconscious is to cause a massive amount of blood loss. Well, the arterial system, pumps the blood everywhere. So obviously, tapping into that is going to create a lot of blood loss. So this is more of the custom gear side of the business, where yours truly, will develop new things here in the shop. And this most likely won't be the final iteration. I may end up trashing this altogether, this sheath altogether, and just making a full Kydex one and then attaching it to the leather. Another issue I would have with this knife when resheathing it, or reholstering it, whatever you want to call it, is it was difficult to reliably get it back in the sheath without having to look or really feel around, because the last thing I want to do is miss it and cut myself, or cut through my shirt or cut the side of my body. I'll do that later. But anyways, the idea is I'm going to attach it to this piece of leather like this, and I'm going to use one of our belt clips right here. So now it's going to want to rotate forward it's also going to have leather in between me and the knife. So this is what's going to be touching my body now. So now I've got this sheath, this swollen point embedded into the leather a little bit on this side to help absorb that bulge some more and spread it out. The advantage of a hybrid holster. It's the same thing a hybrid holster does. And then I've also cleared the area down here so that I can get a good vested grip on the knife and not have any issue with the leather. So it's like having a combat cut, and all of our holsters come with that. So this may be a product that we'll bring to our line of offerings. I'm not sure if anybody else is making a hybrid sheath for the TDI or not, but I'm going to T&E this for probably 3 or 4 or 5 months, and you know, tweak it, modify it if need be, and then if I deem it a viable solution that mitigates the problems that I was having with the original sheath, then we'll add it to our product line. And we may do it as the customer mails us their Ka-Bar TDI with the Ka-Bar sheath. We modify the sheath, attach it to our backer, and then mail it back to them. It may go like that, or it may be we make a full Kydex sheath and attach it to a backer and mail it out. So it could go one of two ways. Welcome back. I've finished the sheath. Took me about another 20 minutes, and got it complete. First assessment is it's very comfortable, much more so than just the polymer against my side. It's very easy to draw, you know, and get a full vested grip on the knife inside of the sheath, and it actually stays in place a whole lot better. I still have to be careful when I resheath it. I didn't want to put leather up too high because I don't want it to get in the way of my thumb or my fingers. I really like to be able to get a good grip on the knife, just like with the gun. You know, I've got a full grip on this gun in my holster, you know, so that when I draw, it's, you know, I don't have to adjust my hand at all. Or I can do this. I can run my thumb on the top of the slide and drop it down as soon as I draw. Either or. There's two ways. But we make our gear so that such that when you grab it, when you grab the item that our holster is holding, you've got a complete grip on it. You know, same with a mag. You know, I've got a complete grip on this mag when I draw it from the H-mag. I don't have to adjust it. I just funnel it right up into the gun. You know, from 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Either way. So the knife sheath, very comfortable. Having the clip on the back and the center of mass in front of the clip will help coach the knife forward, keep it from wanting to rotate back, and I won't have to constantly, you know, readjust as I'm going throughout my day. Plus, it's just way more comfortable, and the leather being up against my body actually creates a little bit of a tackiness, a grab, so that it really stays put. I mean, I'm wiggling on it pretty good, and it's not going anywhere. So first impressions, I'm very happy with it. I'll show it to you in its entirety. So there's the sheath, and there's the TDI in it. So I can get a full vested grip on the TDI, clear of everything. If I make the next one, I may bring this clip down just a tad, but I can still wrap all my fingers around it. It's just a little close. Yeah, very, very happy with it. I'm going to laser engrave it, and I'm going to wear it for, like I said, several months. We don't release a product until we validate it. Like the caboose, for example. I just took this off a minute ago. But I wear this literally every day. This is our new cell phone pouch, and I'll show you what it looks like. It rides right at 6 o'clock. Right there. And holds my cell phone. But I'm using my cell phone to make this video, so it's a little difficult for me to put my cell phone in there right now. But it rides right there, and it's comfortable. The screen faces inward against the leather, so the screen's protected. And I've got, obviously, a phone case. Most of us wear phone cases. And I can lean up against things with it. It provides some lumbar support. Plus, I don't have my phone in one of my front pockets. So my front pockets carry stuff, like this front pocket. You know, I carry my tack light in there. The other front pocket, I'll carry, you know, a multi-purpose knife or my key fob. But I like to keep my pockets free of extra stuff, especially big stuff. So when I bend my legs, I like my legs to be able to go where they need to go. And if I got a big blocky phone in there and I bend my legs, you know, it's going to hit the bottom of my pocket and dig into my groin area. But anyways, I've been T&Eing this phone pouch for several months now, and I have no complaints on it yet. So I've modified it one time, but we're getting ready to add that to our lineup as well. But this is a kind of a sampling of what the custom gear side of the business is like, where yours truly will come in here and modify or make something new to solve a new problem. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button. That'll help us out a lot. And we've also got a Facebook page that we add content to quite regularly. And stay safe out there, guys. Thank you.